Hey guys, welcome to the Leftovers channel, the leftovers from the Leftover Culture Review. I wanted to look at something that I've wanted for a really long time. Dr. Dreadful's Zombie Snot Shots. It's a bit sad to say that I've wanted this for a really long time, but the Dr. Dreadful stuff has always stuck with me. Even as a kid, I remember watching the original TV ads and begging Mum for a Dr. Dreadful playset. She said, no, the lollies will be bad, you'll run out of ingredients too quick, the toys are crappy made. It sucks, we're not buying it. And as an adult, I couldn't agree more, but what kid doesn't love gross, sweet, tasty lollies? So I managed to pick up my very own. I already have the zombie head, I've got the creepy Crawly set. This was the last one that I remember ever seeing on stores here in Australia, and I picked it up about a week and a half before Toys R Us shut down. We managed to head out, everything was 50% off. It was super weird walking in like through the store doors and there was just like blank shelves everywhere. There was a little corner of the shop that still had items. They were just moving everything into that corner for people to pick up and take away. The zombie snot shot, everything was half price, so these came down to about 10 bucks. I didn't want to spend 20 on it, and I'm really glad that I haven't spent $20 on a fake nose, a fake ear and some sugar powder. But I did want to unbox it, I did want to check it out here on the channel and share it with you. Yeah, something from my last trip to Toys R Us. There's a few other things that I want to have a look at. But today we are looking at zombie snot shots. So like I said, zombie snot shots aren't my first Dr. Dreadful toy. I also picked up the creepy Crawlies, I also picked up the zombie head. Both of these were half price at like Big W 5 years ago. This is the first new Dr. Dreadful thing I've picked up in a really long time. I did really like the details, the designs. I love these gross looking toys. I'm a real sucker for them, even as an adult. And Dr. Dreadful had so much nostalgia for me as a kid that even though the zombie snot shots didn't look as cool as these two sets, I kind of wanted to have them. So, the Dr. Dreadful zombie snot shots. Eat from zombies' nose and ears. You have to be 5 years old to play with this set. I've just made that threshold mentally. Let's open this thing up. We've got some great color ink patterns here. You know the printing works. That's good. Inside the box we get another box, boxes within boxes within boxes. We know we're going to get one snot mix, one candy mix, an ear, a nose, and a syringe. Dun 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 dun. Oh, yeah, okay. So what we've got going for us, it looks like our mixtures are here. Snot and earwax, cardboard fold out. It's really small, isn't it? Like, we've got a nose and we've got the ear. And on the back of the box for these things, but yeah, on the box itself, the boy looks like he's really enjoying that shot of snot. And the snot shot looks a lot bigger than what we actually get. And blue. I kind of had a feeling they'd be blue. They also look a lot more translucent than they do in the promotional packaging. In the box itself, we also get everything we need to create our really snotty shots. I guess a bit similar to the creepy Crawlies. We've got like the base where we mix our mixture up in. We've got the syringe. We've got our stirring stick. Our laboratory implements and instruments. And then I guess we just screw the nose on the end. Perfect. So I am not going to start building this and making it here in the games room. I'm going to take it out to the kitchen so that no one can complain that I've stained the carpets. Alright. Hey guys, and welcome to my cooking channel. We are making Snot Shots today with Chris Bruzier, the French pronunciation of my name. Obviously, if you were French, you would know it, and if you are French, then you are wrong if you think otherwise. So today we are making zombie snot shots. I've already opened up the box in the last segment, you should have been paying attention. Today we have both snot mix and wax mix. I'm just going to pick one to start with, the snot mix. We'll see how it comes out. So we have our ear. I've already attached our nose to the syringe because I am very forward thinking and I think about these things well in advance. Of course, our ever important instructions. That's kind of weird. Do not return to the store. Contact us directly. So you may have noticed that we have assembled this like professionals, like the professionals we well and truly are. Now, I'm going to get a small container. I'm going to get a small container together for our mixture. How much do we need? It says here we're adding 2 level scoops of our snot mix into the base. Of course, we're super professional. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can seal away that mixture, it won't get stale immediately. Put that off to the side. So we have 4 level scoops. Now we need 4 scoops of water. One, 2, 3, 6. Okay, now we're going to stir them together. It's very technical cooking, especially when you're dealing with Dr. Dreadful. All right, let's mix this stuff together. It's making a lovely, beautiful green color. Yeah, this mixture is starting to look really disgusting. Congratulations, Dr. Dreadful. It's looking like baby food. Fantastic, that looks really appetizing now. So, we've already screwed our nose instrument onto the syringe. Very forward thinking of us there. It looks like this just pops into the base. And now all we're going to do is press it down, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what's stopping it from just like not pouring over the side, but I guess that's why we're doing it in a kitchen. Oh, there it goes over the edge there. And it looks like we've got one incredibly attractive looking snot shot. Yeah, brilliant. And a good chef always tries his meal. Wow, that's tasty. The textures of the Dr. Dreadful stuff are really weird. And it's always very sweet as well. Like, I completely 100% agree with my mum when she told me that they were bad, and bad toys, and crappy. But man, it's so fun putting together your very own lollies, no matter how terrible they really truly are. I feel like we need to, at this stage, definitely make the earwax as well, just to see if it's any different. So the good thing about Dr. Dreadful is that this stuff is all just sugar and it's really easy to clean up, to wash off, to get straight back into making the next thing that you want to make. So we're going to take our ear attachment this time and we're going to make some earwax shots. We already know we need to snap it into place on our injector base. Done! All right. Similar to the nose, similar to what we did with the nose, we're going to get a container ready for our earwax. Whoa there. 1. Exact same measurements as before. 4 even scoops of mixture, 4 even scoops of water. This definitely smells chocolatey. 4. Put that in there, seal that up, don't have to worry about it for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of each, and we'll go ahead and start stirring this together. One thing I can kind of appreciate about Dr. Dreadful now as a parent is how it gets boys into the kitchen, even with some of those like simple, you know, stirring, mixing, reading ingredients, counting out how much of everything you need, planning ahead of what you need to build, what you need to construct. They did a good job of, you know, mixing a bit of all of that together in this like one cooking set. I complain about how sweet everything is, but you know, they're always really small servings as well. So there's definitely a few things that I think Dr. Dreadful did really well, and things that I really like about the toy line. It's stuff that you can do in the kitchen without a Dr. Dreadful kit, obviously. Like, the ingredients aren't particularly hard. I'm basically mixing custard here. It smells just like chocolate. There's definitely not much to the actual toys and the actual ingredients. So we've got some brown earwax ready to go. I'm thankful mine's never looked that color. Again, we are going to shoot our earwax up through our ear syringe. So, as before, we will plant it on top and push down. The consistency here is really similar, maybe a little bit softer, but I'm sure it's going to be just as strange to put in my mouth. Okay, class, bottoms up. We are going to insert our syringe attachment, and it should, like, yeah, I knew it was going to look really appetizing. That's exactly what we've got here. Bottoms up. It's like a really thick custard. Lucky me, and lucky you guys for seeing how to make your very own zombie snot shots. Like I said, for the original price here in Australia for the snot shots was 20 bucks. That seems a little bit high to me. The tools that you get to make your zombie snot shots with are incredibly small. Like, there's not that much here, there's not that much cool stuff. I know I paid about 25 for the zombie head at half price. There's not that much here. I'm glad I spent $10 on it. I'm glad I didn't spend 20. I do really like the Dr. Dreadful toy line for what they were doing, for, you know, what it is. It's a way to get boys and girls, my daughter loves this sort of stuff as well, into the kitchen a bit more, helping out and using some of those. Like, you don't even have to use the stupid mixing thing, just get a regular spoon, get a regular fork, get them using those tools and those implements. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please check out some more leftovers while you're here on the Leftover Culture Review. We do a bunch of toy reviews. If you love the gross monster stuff, the zombies, we've reviewed a whole bunch of Mighty Max action figures. Now, I love the Mighty Max toy line, the little playsets that you open up and there's monsters there inside. Definitely go and check out some of those Mighty Max toys. Ninja Turtle stuff, we've done Lego reviews. I just really enjoy stepping back in time and having a look at a few of those things that I get nostalgic about. Dr. Dreadful is one of those things, but there's plenty more over on the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching until the very end of this episode. I'm going to start cleaning up before I get in trouble for getting sugar all over the bench. But until next time, stay tuned for more leftovers, and cheers.